I want to take a moment to discuss the Teacher's Lounge. Yes, it's one of the few places where you can get to socialize with other teachers and where you can get a little private space away from the school children. It can be a pleasant place to retreat for a quiet lunch or a chat with another friendly teacher over a cup of coffee. Stay tuned, more to come in just a moment. Welcome to episode 80 of the Teacher Rockstar podcast, a place where tips and strategies critical to the new teacher are discussed. I'm your host, Steve Hiles, and in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the Teacher's Lounge. All right, let's dive right in. You can learn a lot about the inner life of the school and the unique school culture from the chit-chat in the Teacher's Lounge. You may also acquire important information about resources, situations, events, and the people you work with. You may even get some real mentorship and help from other teachers. Now, on the other hand, nothing can be more depressing for a new teacher than to listen to veteran teachers who hang out in the lounge and complain. All too often you hear complaints about the building, the district policies, or the incompetence of a fellow teacher or administrator. Office politics can be dangerous if you find yourself on the wrong side. I would recommend that the new teacher stay clear of the Teacher's Lounge in those early days. Why? Because going there can undermine your confidence. Wait until you feel proficient enough in your teaching duties to hold your own. Go there when you need help, but give yourself time to build confidence in your own abilities. You do not want to be vulnerable or negatively influenced by more experienced and perhaps more cynical teachers. I've been in the teacher business for 20 years, and I can count the times on one hand that I have frequented the lounge. School environments and cultures differ all over the world, but the teachers' lounges do tend to be a hotbed for internal politics and venting of frustrations. My intent is not to scare you away from the lounge. After all, it can be a place to relax, and not every teacher complains. Let me be clear about that. However, I do think that initially your time would be better spent, and much more productive, by the way, inside your classroom, preparing lessons and procuring the resources you need to teach your children. Before we continue, here's a quick word from our sponsor. Would you like to supercharge your classroom management skills? Well, if you're a brand new teacher, a student teacher, or perhaps maybe you're a teacher returning back into the classroom, the Teacher Rockstar Academy course is for you. Gain the confidence, the skills you'll need to crush it on day one and beyond. So invest in yourself and enroll now at teacherrockstaracademy.com. That's teacherrockstaracademy.com. I promise you that this will be a transformational experience. Okay, let's continue. Professionalism counts. Let me ask you something. When you go into the office of a doctor, a dentist, or a lawyer, what do you normally see hanging on the wall? Why, it's a diploma, or several, of course. I often hear teachers complain that they are not treated like professionals. More often than not, these are the same individuals whining about building policies or gossiping about other people. Typically, they duck responsibility, parade around in jeans daily, and do not have their teaching credentials posted. Now, please hear me out. I'm not suggesting that simply because you do not have your teaching credentials posted on the wall of your classroom or office that you are not a professional, okay? But rather, as a professional, you should want your students and their parents to see your credentials. It's not about ego here, but about being a member of an honorable profession. Your diploma clearly shows our boys and girls what can be done when you put your mind to it. Display it proudly. Well, we have come to the end of today's episode, and I want to thank you for listening to the Teacher Rockstar podcast. I'm your host, Steve Hiles, and I hope you've enjoyed listening to today's episode regarding the Teacher's Lounge. When you get a moment, visit my blog and subscribe to my newsletter for the latest educational research, best practices, and unadvertised free bonuses. Go to stevesclassroomresources.blogspot.com. And don't forget to subscribe to us at the Teacher Rockstar podcast. And if you'd like to support us, please feel free to share our podcast with others. Post about it on social media or leave a rating and review. That would be really super cool. Thanks again, and we'll see you same time, same place next week. And remember, my friend, you got this.